Hey everybody, it's Mattie here with Altcoin Buzz with you on this Tuesday, Bloody Tuesday. The market is down 5.7% in the last 24 hours, sitting at 255 billion. As you can see here, Bitcoin is down actually just below $8,000 at the time of this recording, down 6.2%. A lot of projects down 6, 7, 8, 9% in the case of EOS. So we're seeing some bleeding here, definitely. Bitcoin SV still manages to be up and is in the green, up 1.7% on the day, 90.6% on the week. But that is the sole exception, at least among the top 12, 15, even top 20 or so, it seems. As you can see, there's a lot of red here today, unfortunately. So that is what we're dealing with. That is the context. We're going to be discussing this latest dip here on newsbtc.com. Bitcoin's turns bearish. How long will the pullback go this time? Bitcoin collapses under $8,000, eliciting bearish sentiment from analysts on CoinDesk. Bitcoin dips below 8K as price sheds $700 in just a couple of hours. Crypto Potato is offering us the reason why Bitcoin plunged. 25,000 Bitcoin transferred to Coinbase shortly before. The plot thickens. Here on Bitcoinist.com, Bitcoin price, whales manufactured dump to accumulate more BTC. That's always possible. On Cointelegraph, in a little bit of other news here, Binance cryptocurrency exchange testing British pound stablecoin, and we'll let you know what CZ Changpeng Zhao has been tweeting about in relation to that. And finally, we'll just leave you with this story. We're not really going to get into it, but John McAfee, always the perennial optimist and crypto evangelist, I suppose, is now launching his own freedom cryptocurrency. So we'll point you in that direction to end things off. But let's begin here with altcoinbuzz.io with this was the news for the 22nd week in a row. This article is brought to us by Chris, where we put our finger on the pulse of what is happening in the crypto market and let you guys know the most important and significant events that we feel have shaped the market for better or worse over the course of this last week. One of the big stories, of course, Grayscale Investments is buying 21% of Bitcoin's newly mined Bitcoins on a monthly basis. Number two, inflation and fear. Bitcoin price in Argentina hit an all-time high. Of course, their economy down there, unfortunately, is in shambles down in Argentina. Number three, Kik is crowdfunding $5 million to help fight against the SEC. And although there were some other developments, those were the big three in our eyes, at least up until today, because this retracement is now its own major news story. Let's start here on newsbtc.com. Bitcoin turns bearish. How long will the pullback go this time? It's been a very sudden and very bloody price movement. The Bitcoin rally is running out of steam, it seems. A bearish candle closing below 8,200 has been a signal for further losses, and as expected, they came pretty quickly. After spending a lot of time in the 85 to 8,600 range, Bitcoin took another tumble a few hours ago. The slide sent Bitcoin back to 79.50 as it dumped over 8% in a couple of hours. Currently hovering around 7,900. Bitcoin needs to return to 8,200 by the end of trading day to prevent another collapse. Let's not forget that our esteemed colleague Robert pointed this out. And look, it pays to be contrarian sometimes, but he was suggesting that a bearish pullback, in fact, was at least his expectation. Crypto trader and chart guru Josh Rager has plotted the action and eyes the next daily support level at 76.26 or thereabouts. Quote, Bitcoin daily close bearish. Bitcoin continues to push down quite aggressively and would like to see a move above 78.24 and hold, eyeing that previous CME futures gap that wasn't explored at 71.75. If bulls don't step in, I believe price is heading that way. Similar news here on EthereumWorldNews.com. Bitcoin collapses under $8,000, eliciting bearish sentiment from analysts. And as they describe here, the weekly chart for Bitcoin is looking a bit out of gas. What's equally as harrowing is that there has been a large drop-off in market volumes, signifying that bulls aren't ready to pick up the slack and show signs of market indecisiveness. But more importantly, the weekly candle has taken the form of a doji, a special candle formation that is marked by a skinny body and long wicks, meaning that the asset in question traded in a large range. Dojis often signifies the end of a trend. This analysis proved to be correct, surprisingly enough. In the last 24 hours, Bitcoin collapsed by some 8.5%, falling under $8,000 for the first time in weeks. And as can be seen below, Bitcoin even briefly touched 78.50 on the back of a harrowing influx of selling pressure. More analysis and a similar overview can be found here on CoinDesk. Bitcoin dips below 8K as price sheds $700 in 2 hours. Okay, as far as the analysis, that's what happened. Let's discuss perhaps why it happened, or at least some hypotheses. Crypto Potato offers some up. So the reason why Bitcoin plunged, well, 25,000 Bitcoin, that's $215 million, were transferred to Coinbase shortly before. So following one of its best months in years, don't forget it's been the best month for Bitcoin since 2017. Bitcoin realized a steep correction, which drove the price down below $8,000. As it's almost always the case with sharp and notable Bitcoin price movements, concerns of price manipulation didn't take long to emerge. Fears of Bitcoin price manipulation doubled down. Shortly before the sudden drop in Bitcoin's price, a significant amount of Bitcoin was moved to Coinbase's exchange wallet from an unknown wallet. The transaction can be seen here. You guys can check it out. The total amount of 25,160 Bitcoin at the time of the drop was worth $215 million. Obviously, for anyone following the crypto space, it's not the first time fears of price manipulation are emerging following a sharp movement. Back in April of 2019, when Bitcoin surged with more than $1,000 in a day, Reuters reported that the leg up had been caused by nothing but a single algorithmic order of about 20,000 Bitcoin executed among various exchanges. Whether or not this latest price retracement was catalyzed by the movement of those 25,000 Bitcoins, you may be asking yourself if it was a healthy correction nevertheless, and you can read more about that here, again, on Crypto Potato. This is the link on blockchain.com where you can verify that transaction. Again, 25,160 Bitcoin were transferred to Coinbase for a total value at the time of the transfer of $215 million. Don't you guys love the transparency of blockchain technology? I certainly do. Same story here covered on Bitcoinist.com. Bitcoin price, whales manufactured dump to accumulate more Bitcoin. In brief, Bitcoin shed $600, more than that actually, after the Coinbase sell-off, and Bitcoin addresses show big money at work. Bitcoin price fell below $8,000 for the first time in over a week, June 4th, after several huge transactions appeared to move markets significantly. This is really more of the same news, but if you want to get a different perspective here and a different author's take, check out this article on Bitcoinist.com. Switching gears now into other news on Cointelegraph.com. Binance cryptocurrency exchange testing British pound stablecoin. So major cryptocurrency exchange Binance is apparently testing a British pound stablecoin on its native blockchain, Binance Chain, and that's according to a Twitter post from the 3rd of June. Twitter user Crypto's Batman noticed that the listing $BGBP appeared on the Binance platform. Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao has commented on the tweet, confirming that a pound stablecoin is in the testing phase with only 200 pounds minted. Zhao came under fire last month for posting about potentially rolling back transactions on the exchange after a $40 million hack. Zhao apologized after the incident, saying, quote, "Given how much I talk, I sometimes say the wrong stuff, dirty words like reorg, for which I apologize. It is my strong view that our constant and transparent communication is what sets us apart from the old way of doing things, even and especially in rough times." And here's the tweet that was made reference to from June 3rd, Crypto's Batman. Big news. It looks like Binance has issued their stablecoin BGBP on Binance Chain. It's incredible how fast Binance moves. I can't say enough how big this is for Binance and Binance Chain. Expect BNB to skyrocket from here. Of course, since the 3rd of June, we've seen this major sell-off of Bitcoin and this market retracement, so that skyrocketing of BNB is perhaps delayed. Let's put a pin in that for now, but you can see that CZ Changpeng Zhao responded directly to this. This is in testing phase still, only 200 pounds minted so far, slowly but surely. It sounds like an acknowledgement to me, I've got to be honest. It looks like this is underway, so yet another step for Binance in their quest to take over the world. Kudos to Binance and Changpeng Zhao. And not that we're going to cover this, but if you just cannot get enough of your John McAfee news, you can check out this article on Coindesk.com. John McAfee says he is now launching his own freedom cryptocurrency. I guess that's what must be done when you're a fugitive on the run from America, but you still also want to make that presidential run. Check out the rest of this article for all of John McAfee's latest antics. That about sums it up for the news, everybody. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media channels and keep checking back into our website, altcoinbuzz.io, for all the latest and greatest updates as well as opinions. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell to receive notifications. It's Tuesday, everybody. Best of luck if you choose to invest. Careful, it's still quite volatile out there, but have a great day, everybody. And we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.